Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, a pin specific video. Now, as you know, I collect Disneyland Paris pins, attraction pins, and I'm pretty famous for making the Disneyland Paris pin map board, which is this behind me. Now, as you can see, it's full, and I have a more pins to go on there. Yes, quite a few. So this is something I've been wanting for a while. It is the expansion project. Yes, if you've been watching my monthly pin pickup videos, you would have noticed that I've been saying for a while now that there'll be a big expansion happening to the map board, and it will be consisting of an entire wall over there. At the moment, this map board consists of 3 boards combined. The new wall of boards will be 12 in total. No, you did not mishear me. I said 12 boards, because that's how much space that I need. And just to tell you, just to give you an example of how many pins I have now to stick on the board, well, it's quite a big box, and as you see, it's pretty full. And these are all Disneyland Paris attraction pins. Madness, utter madness, and we're nowhere near stopping either. Now, obviously, there are 4 very important areas of Disneyland Paris. You have got Disneyland Park itself, which will be at the top. You have Walt Disney Studios on your left. You then have Disney Village at the bottom, and then you have the hotels leading off to the right. But then we also have to future-proof this by adding the Adventure World expansion, which obviously would consist of like the World of Frozen, the Pride Lands area, and we have to incorporate that as well, leading off of Studios Park. This project of mine is gonna be amazing once it's done, because not only is it going to be pins like set out as the map of Disneyland Paris, but it's going to have lights. We're going to have street lights going all across the map board. We are going to have sounds, ride sounds, ride music. Like, there's going to be buttons on the board. You push a button, and it's going to play that ride music. There's going to be parades. There's going to be everything you can imagine. This board is going to be, hopefully, if we are capable of doing these things, it's going to be the best pin board in all of the community. This is what I'm hoping. But I haven't worked out the logistics yet in terms of the lights and the sounds. That'll be coming in the future videos. Right now, on this specific video, we're going to be concentrating on the boards. So let's get our coats on, because we're going to go on a little trip to where I get my crafting gear for making said boards. Because I make these boards. I don't buy these boards. I make these boards with the black felt and everything. And so we're going to go buy some crafts, and then we're going to make them, and then we're going to put them on the wall, and then that's stage 1 done on the Disneyland Paris pin map board expansion project. Yes, could you get an even larger name? That's where we are. So let's go. So the first stop on the way to get the boards is not the boards. It's the fabric that I put on the boards. We get that from Hobbycraft. You can't see it because there's a bunch of scaffolding going on right now. But there's Hobbycraft behind there. So we're going to go in there and get lots of fabric, because it's 9 boards I need in total. See how much fabric we need to get. Let's go for it. Hello, dog.
Yes.
Well, no. What is this? It's just kind of so. Random things down. That's interesting. pens, books, paints, scrapbooks. We want fabric. It's halfway done. Yeah. And here we are. That's too thick. No, that's not right. That's silk. Ooh, maybe that. That's carpet. That's also pallet. That's not right. Oh, finish it. And it's not right. Look at that feel. That's also carpet. That's leather. That's wire. That's carpet. This isn't looking too well, actually. That's silk.
Is this it? I believe this is what I want. This is what I want. So let's take up this until they get cut, shall we? Of this fabric. I asked for 2 meters of this because I need 9 boards. So they cover this in 9 boards. I think I have enough. I have some of this still at home as well. So I think this is enough to cover all the boards. I'm happy with finally getting this done. So hopefully, this will cover it. So now we're going to go to the boards. And where do we get the boards from? We go to IKEA. Everyone's favourite place to get lost in. Let's go. And here we are. For some reason, decided to chuck it down. We are here at the big blue box that is IKEA. And we're going to go on the magical journey of Swedish put-it-together furniture. Hurrah. And this is why we are here. We are here for the flunza. So we have lots of flunza here. We're going to get 9 flunzas. Flunza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll just make it an even 10. I don't know how I got lost. Crazy. Right, so as some of you may or may not know, this is where I tend to do my pin monthly pickup videos. The Disneyland Paris map, paper map, is usually behind me here. But obviously that's all been taken down because we'll be placing the boards up on this wall. And as you can tell from that, my microphone cut out. And the rest of this has no audio whatsoever. So what am I doing here? Command strips. I'm talking about command strips. I love command strips. Just so easy to use. You peel them, you stick them. They're really simple. These are heavy duty ones because obviously the amount of metal we're going to be putting on the board will be quite significant. So you always want to get heavy duty command strips. I'm just playing around with them here, trying to figure out what I'm doing. You complete an utter imbecile. Boy, does my hairline look really bad. You wouldn't think I'm 36 years of age, would you? I'm in a granddad cardigan, I have no hair, and I look about 57. Aye. This is why I don't watch myself back. So I'm just putting these boards together here. And I'm going to speed it up because I'm not talking for this amount of time. So enjoy the speed. And I'm done. Look at that. And again, as you've noticed, I still didn't realise that my microphone had died because I'm an idiot. But look at that. Doesn't that look impressive? Now, this is just stage one. Stage one. The boards are on the wall. And now I don't know what I'm laughing at here because it's a shambles. I still don't think it's big enough. Once I incorporate all the lights, now there's street lights. So there can be literal street lights on this board and going around the board. Once I incorporate street lights, it'll start to take shape. You will start seeing everything that's supposed to be there. And then obviously we have sounds. Sounds will also be on this board. It's going to be a very, very interactive board. So I'm very, 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 very much looking forward to it. And then obviously we have all those pins to go on there. Like I said before, I'm just very, very worried if it'll fit. But look, I'm leaving the frame. So I will catch you all guys later. Bye.